Hi you guys, today I'm going to tell you a little story about how I lost my dog, Yoshi. So this story takes place in California during Christmas time, Christmas Day. It was like any other day. Me and Yoshi woke up, we go downstairs, I eat a crap ton of donuts like any other Christmas morning. Yoshi begs for it, but the donuts had chocolate, which would kill her. And then I feed her actual dog food, we watch cartoons, and we don't open presents because we're grown-ups, and when you're grown up, you don't get presents. So I was just enjoying the day with my dog and my family and waiting for family dinner. I'm just in the kitchen with my mom while she cooks and just enjoying the night with my family. We're laughing, we're making jokes, having a good old time, and then suddenly I feel a little empty. I look down and my shadow is no longer there. And I don't mean like my real shadow, I mean my dog shadow. My Yoshi shadow. I mean, Yoshi would always be right underneath me, attached to my ankles. And in my parents' house, in every single room, at least the rooms that I would go into, we would have some type of bed for her. And she would follow me to room to room to room and just lay on each bed and wait for our next destination. So she wasn't there. So I called out, Yoshi, Yoshi, Yoshi. Silence. Usually I hear a snort, a fart, a breathe. I checked all of downstairs, I checked all of upstairs, I checked the bathrooms, and I checked outside. And then I remembered that someone came to the door. My dad answered it. He opened the door. He had to go get something for the person. He left the door wide open and the other person went to go wait in their car while the door was still open. So I just imagined Yoshi slinking out the door to her death. You know, like the real world. The world where she cannot survive in because she is at this time, a 13-pound pug puppy with absolutely no way or strength of fending for herself in the real world. And my mom's saying, Michelle, calm down. How far can a little 13-pound pug go? She's most likely in the house. The got far. Because eventually, me, my mom, my sister, and even my dad was trying to search for Yoshi in the house. And we found nothing. And I was an absolute wreck. I grabbed my keys, I got in my car, and started driving around my neighborhood on Christmas morning. Tears flowing, snot dripping, I'm screaming out my car window, Yoshi! Yoshi! Please come home, Yoshi! I need you! There were these kids outside playing with their new bikes and sports toys or whatever the hell else they got for Christmas, and I roll up like, have you guys seen Yoshi? What's a Yoshi? She's a little black pug that's face looks like sunshine. No. Yoshi! And I drove away. So after driving around, screaming at the top of my lungs, I go back home empty-handed. It was tragic and I was a complete mess. Yoshi's long gone, and if she's not dead yet, she's probably cold, hungry, and a hawk probably swooped down, snatched her up, and dropped her to her death a couple times. So I was horrified. I felt like the worst person. I felt like scum on the floor. I mean, how could I just let my best friend walk out into hell and go through a horrible, probably painful, slow death? So what do I do in this time of need when something horrible is going on in my life? I try to fix it with what? Food. I mean, it technically won't fix the situation, but it will make me feel better, and at least I have chips. So I make my way to the pantry and I open it. And right there I see my baby's face and a potato all chewed up. Yoshi? So Yoshi is obsessed with potatoes and green beans, and she knows the word potato. She knows the bag of potatoes, and she knows where I put the potatoes. I usually put them on the high shelf, but this time there wasn't enough room on the top shelf, so I put it on the bottom shelf where Yoshi can actually see. She must have seen that, and then I'm guessing someone, most likely my father, because he doesn't notice his surroundings, he just came into the kitchen, didn't see Yoshi macking on the little potatoes that I got, and when he walked out, he just closed the pantry door on her. Yoshi didn't care because, I mean, she had a multitude of potatoes to try and eat. So you see, people, I didn't check every single part of that house because she was just in the pantry eating potatoes. So before you go out into the neighborhood trying to search for your dog with tears and snot rolling down your face screaming at kids, where's your Yoshi? And they have no clue what the hell you're talking about and they think you're a lunatic, maybe check your pantry first. They just might be in there eating little mini potatoes. And that's the story of when I lost my dog Yoshi. And yes, she's doing fine. She is actually right here. Anyway, that was 7 years ago, and I haven't let my baby out of my sight ever since. I'm talking about it's a Rapunzel situation over here. You ain't leaving this castle ever. Bye.